Well, hello, Nature's Beauty. Thanks for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Um, Today is a difficult day for me. Um, it won't be a lot of happiness and joy. Well, no, I'm going to find some happiness and joy, but thank you, Nature's Beauty, for being here. I appreciate it so much. I'm showing you right now a beautiful blanket that was made for me by a very good friend who died 30 years ago. So it's one of my most valued things. I couldn't sell it for anything, but I mean it means the world to me. Hey Robert, how you doing today? Thanks for being here on this most difficult day. Um, we're not going to see any cats because it's too hot, but I thank you, Robert, and Nature's Beauty for being here on a very difficult day. Robert, I guess you're still at work. How's your day? How's your day going? How's your day going at work, Robert? Tell you, Robert, everybody says, oh, work is horrible. I'd give anything to go to work. Oh, Robert, thank you. I'm trying to make a tribute live stream to my very best friend. And this is the anniversary of her death. And she made this for me. So I just thought I would highlight this. All the different colors and stuff. It's an Afghan. That's what she always called it. But she made this for me when I was a little girl. And all the beautiful colors and patterns. And she just made this with the remnants that were left over. Oh, we got off already. Are you resting now, Robert? Resting's good. Work is good. Uh, Today, for anybody who does not want to hear this, this is going to be sad. August the 26th is the anniversary of the death of my beautiful friend who made this for me. August the 26th is the date that my very first cat died. And August 26th, 4 years ago, is the day my cat Ori passed away. So August the 26th has deep meaning for me. Very deep meaning. I have lost a lot on the day of August the 26th. It is a jinxed day for me. It is jinxed. And of course, yesterday I did a lot of mowing. Here's how I took the field down. Robert. Okay, I gotta say something, Robert. And I'm emotional right now, so just excuse me. But Robert, you were so sweet. And you were so kind. Oh, thank you, Robert. Yeah, today is a lost day for me. I'm like, I have had 3 significant deaths of things that I loved more than anything pass away on August the 26th. It's like, it was just so odd. Oh, hello, Francois. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I'm talking about, this is not a happy live stream, Francois. I have a lot of things going on. Yeah, I'm ready for the nighttime. I'm ready for this day to pass. Let me tell you, Francois, I love France. I love the show. I bought a village. Help me or something. Oh, I love all that. John Burgess, thank you for being here. Thank you, John. I'm having a bad day, John. And if you all want a lot of joy, well, there's joy. But there's also, I'm sharing a loss today. Francois, today is the anniversary of the day I lost my very close friend. Is so superficial. A family member who died today. And two of my cats who died today. Bobby! Hello, Bobby! Catalano. Hello, Bobby. I'm gonna give you a wrench, Bobby. Oh, I thought someone could give you a wrench. Anyway, it's a bad day today. I have a lot of oh, listen to cicadas. Oh, Francois, it was my very best friend who died several years ago. And then I lost a couple of my cats on the same day, Francois. And I'm just lonely. And hello, Daniel Fitzgerald. Thank you for being here. Anyway, I got out there all day yesterday and I worked to take down this whole field for about an hour and a half in like 95-degree temperature. So anyway, now today I'm just gonna sit here and relax. Yeah, that's what it is here, Bobby. About 95. I just want to talk about people, and everybody has known this. Okay, I'm going to tell a story about, we all have known love and loss. have all known family members who have gone. That's a universal thing. Well, hello, Irma. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm just trying to, share life stories, Irma. Um, Let me get positioned. Um, Everybody's known someone who's you've lost. If you have any amount of age on you. But when I was a little girl, I met a very nice woman, and she sort of adopted me. And I'm going to share some things with all of you, my friends. I want to share with you my beautiful friend, Bobby. This is made for me by my beautiful friend Loretta, who died on this day 30 years ago today, and also 4 years ago today. My cat Ori, and coincidentally, 20 years ago today, it was my cat Christopher. It is okay. So I'm gonna show y'all my friend, cause okay, here's the thing about ancestors and people you know. They disappear. If you don't remember them, they're gone. So this is my friend. I want to share with y'all my beautiful friend who took me under her wing and treated me like I was her own. So, who wants to meet my beautiful friend, Loretta? She was the most loving, giving, generous person in the world, and she treated everyone the same. No matter what you looked like, no matter how much money you had, no matter what you drove, what you lived in, what you wore, this woman treated everyone equal. And there's not much of that anymore. And I want to go on this live stream and share someone who is no longer here with the world. So Irma, Bobby, Francois, Robert, all of you. I would love it if you all could pay tribute to a beautiful human being who's no longer here. Daniel! Oh, Daniel, thanks for being here. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm having a bad day, Daniel. And sometimes the everything slows down. I don't always see all the comments. So, yeah, Irma, you know, I feel lonely, but I just want to share my beautiful family member, Irma. And I just want everybody to say, I remember her, okay? So, um, Oh, John, thank you. So I just want everyone to remember my beautiful family member. I'm going to show her a photo. She has, this is an old photo album with a stick in it. This is the most kind, loving, gentle, giving human being that ever I have known walked this earth. And I love, yeah, she's smoking. Cigarette. That's what they did then. Um, yeah, Irma, she was the kindest person you ever meet. And she was obsessed with cigarettes. And, well, she had cancer from the cigarettes. But she loved them. And, um, and she was not from here. She was from Minnesota. Minnesota! But she was a beautiful human being. And she was closer to me than any other human being in the whole world. No other person has ever been as kind to me as her. Nobody. Not my parents, not my husband, nobody. She was the ultimate in humanity. She didn't care who you were and how you lived your life or what you did. She was kind to every person. Anyway. Yes, Irma. I only have a few photos. I was looking for more. I couldn't find all my old photo books, Irma. Um, oh, hello, Logan. Thank you, Logan, for being here. Francois. Yeah, it's a difficult day for me because uh, a lot happened on this day. 4 years ago today. Uh, yes, Irma, my most beautiful family member made this blanket for me. I love the blanket. Uh, uh, 4 years ago today, on August the 26th, 2020, um, my cat Ori was not feeling well. Um, hello, Judy. Thank you, Judy, for being here. And I went to the vet that morning. They said you could see him. Well, they're like, he's eating. He's feeling well. And I came home. It's Robert. That is the way people are supposed to be. Anyway, I went to see my little baby Ori because he wasn't feeling well. And I came home and I got a call from the veterinarian and they said, hey, you need to get here now. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm like, they told me, I don't know. They just told me you get here now. Hey, Rosemary. Thanks for being here. I'm talking about, some painful experiences. I'm going to work through it, but, anyway, I'm like, what? Y'all just told me he was fine. And like, no, you get here. So I'm going to tell everyone something I've never told anyone before. This is something only for people who are here right now. After they told me, get here right now. And I said, okay. And I went running towards the car. And I collapsed in the driveway. And I said, I can't walk. What's going on? And I picked myself up. And I said, okay, I gotta get in the car. I have to go. Ori needs me. Thank you, Logan. And then I ran towards the car, and I went as fast as I could to the veterinarian's office. And they were busy waiting on customers, but I knew where they kept the sick pets. And I ran down the hallway, and they were working on my Ori. And I wasn't supposed to be in that room, but there's nobody big enough to keep me out of that room. Karma. I feel better knowing I have all of you here. I feel so much better knowing I'm not alone, that I have people on YouTube. People can belittle knowing people online. But you know what? People online have better friends to me than people I've known. Hey, Darlene, I'm just talking about what today means to me. And anyway, I had just visited Ori there, and they told me to come back now. And they told me he was passing. There's nothing they could do. He had FIP. Rosemary, Ori was a cat that I lost 4 years ago today. He had the wet kind of FIP. FIP is a dry kind of FIP, and there's a wet kind of FIP. Wet, you don't come back from. Hey, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. So anyway, they told me Ori would not live very much longer. They gave him fluids to take home. It was already like their closing time there at the veterinarian. They showed me his x-rays, and they showed me why they couldn't save him. And yes, I tried to, Judy. All my babies, I tried to give them everything. And they said we can put him to sleep here tonight. And I just wanted my mother to see him one last time. And I took him home And I saw him looking at my mother as she talked to him. And I knew that my mother and Ori made a connection. Thank you, Irma, for being here. And then he was gone. But that was only part of the story. Hey, Bruce. If I didn't say hello sooner, Bruce. Okay, I'm having a bad day. But I held him in my arms as he died. Then here comes the big kicker of the day. And I do not live on the coast. Hurricane Laura was about to pass over us. And I was told that, all these emergency alerts went out. State of emergency is out. Do not travel. Do not do this. I'm like, well, we don't get hurricanes here. I woke up that morning to a hurricane warning. And it was barely daylight. And so I was like watching the track of the hurricane. And I said, I went to wake up my mother. I said, Mama, come on, get up. I've got to get the cats in the carrier. Help me get the cats in the carrier. We're not having a tropical storm. We're having a hurricane. Well, I live in Jackson Parish. Google it. We're nowhere near the coast. And she said, what do I do? I'm like, just put whatever you like a lot, put it in your purse, and come on, let's go to the field. And I went outside and I saw the yard cats, the cats that live outside, as they ran by me that morning. And that the outside cats were afraid. Animals know things we do not know. And those cats knew something was coming. And they were just running in panic. And I got all my inside cats in carriers. And I put them in the car. And I'll show y'all where we spent the next 8 hours. Okay, I'm going to get up. And, okay, y'all have to consider, this was literally a couple of hours after I lost my cat Ori. Okay, I have been mowing. Can't read the screen, it's too bright. Okay. So our home is surrounded by trees. Let me get out of the sun. I can read y'all's chat. Okay. Okay, let me get over here. Yes, Cheryl, it was. And everything around here is surrounded by trees. Or it had just died. My mother was panicking, and I could keep my mother calm. Okay. I gathered my cats. Normally, the cats will not let me put them in carriers, but they did. And even the outside cats are panicking. It's like animals know the weather. They really do. Animals know the weather. Okay. I'm going to show y'all how we rode out the hurricane. It's kind of thick through here. I haven't mowed out here yet. Oh, but we're getting into the shade. It's cooler. Okay. When I drove up here, there's part of the little side fenders that came off. Okay. There's only one part of the property where we could not have been hit by trees. And I came out here and I parked the car out here. And, yep, trees were falling all around us, but we made it. And then after the trees have fallen, we spent 8 hours sitting in that car. And 8 hours as the bands of the hurricane went through us. Hello, Share Bear. Thank you for being here. And I just plugged my phone into the cigarette lighter thing, and I put on videos of travel. YouTube helped us get through the hurricane. My mother was frightened, and I said, "Look at this video," and I would show her a video of someone who's traveling, someone who was going somewhere doing something. And we would hear a tree crash, and I was like, "No, look at my phone." And I would tap at my phone like, "Watch this video, Mama. Watch this video." And we made it through. And after that, we did not have electricity for 5.5 days, but it was, yeah, Logan, my mother was in a panic. She was losing it. And all I knew to do was show her a video on YouTube. And okay, let me tell y'all what I told put on a watch in a last minute panic. Wonder Hussy. Who knows the channel Wonder Hussy? She travels out west. Shows all these abandoned areas. And I was like, I don't know what to show. So I put YouTube helped my mother so much. Everybody says, "Oh, YouTube is this and YouTube is that." And I'm like, well, hey, Ron. Thanks for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Kid, I don't know what that means. Anyway, YouTube, I showed my mother videos on YouTube, and that's how we made it through the fear of the hurricane. And I thought you were a kid. No. No, Ryan. I'm an old lady, Ryan. Sorry to disappoint you. Yes, Rosemary. We would hear trees crashing. And, I said, look at the video. And I'd tap at I'd do like this. If y'all can hear that. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Mama, look at the video. And we hear a tree crash. And like, Mama, look at the video. And I got her through 8 hours of the hurricane. Hey, Logan. Love you so much. You and Tiger. Love you, Logan and Tiger. Yep, I'm young at heart. I might be an older lady. I am so young at heart. I always love seeing you two. Anyway. Hey, who wants to see something inappropriate? Is anyone interested in seeing something inappropriate? Cheryl, yes, I know you're young at heart too. Well, I was sitting out here, and I drove the car out here to the only area on the property that we would not get hit by trees. And I was panicking. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh my God! Yeah. What's this? What is this? I did a little bit of day drinking out here 4 years ago. Day drinking. Here. Okay. I threw them out here in the bushes. My baby that I loved more than anything in the world had just died in my arms a couple of hours before. Literally. I could not bury him because of the storm. And I was just sitting out here hoping we were not made homeless. Some people, a person did die here from trees falling. Here's still my old car sitting out here. And I'm like, where am I going? What am I doing? And we didn't have electricity for 5.5 days in August. If I had not had food in advance, like soup and noodles and stuff like that, what we have to eat? Walmart was nothing was open. We went to town looking for things, maybe gas. You know, I had filled my car up with gas, but nope, nothing was open. And for a day, the roads were blocked. We couldn't eat. There were so many trees over the road. We weren't going anywhere. We were going nowhere. And if you did go somewhere, there was nothing open. No one had electricity. It was like driving through a ghost town. Anyway, I'm walking down here, across the field. Hey, I rarely come down here because it's so sad. This is our magnolia tree that died. Most of it died from the drought last year. But I tell you, my only goal was to get my mother and the cats through the storm. Hello, Rook. Thank you for being here. And hello, Francois, for being here. Thank you. Have a great day. Um, well, let me get back through here, everyone. So anyway, I'm just reminiscing about what August the 26th means to me. So on August 26th, 1992, the only person that I have ever considered family passed away. And wherever we went and whatever we did, she said, "That's my daughter. Isn't she beautiful?" Now my mother would have never said that. That's my daughter. She's fat. I wore a size 0. Size 0. And all my mother could do is say you're fat. She said that was constructive criticism to make sure you stay thin. Whatever. And New Forest. And I mean, I starved myself to be good enough for someone to say something nice about me. It never worked. Anyway. But my friend Loretta, her name was Loretta Hardman. And she married a Pace. Loretta Hardman Pace is the only human being in the world who has ever treated me like a fellow human being. And she died 30 years ago. And then my very first cat, Christopher, died 24 years ago. And then my cat, Ori, died 4 years ago. So, and then I was packing up to move from my home 8 years ago. So, yeah, August 26th does not have good connotations for me. But this is a story of no matter what happens to you, you're going to make it. I'm going to make it. We're all going to get through it. We all go through trouble, loss, but we make it. We make it. And then we rise above it. Yeah, I've been mowing. There's my mower. Oh, it's very hot. Let me get back under these shade trees. I'm back in the shade trees. It's cooler. So, I'm nothing. And I'm nobody. But I have to say, no matter who you are or what happens, tomorrow's another day, and we will get Yes, Rosemary, that's what it feels like. Exactly, Rosemary. Yep, you go through it and you don't know how you're going to survive. Hello, Randy. I hope you're feeling well, Randy. I really do. I know you haven't. You've had your issues. Yep, Darlene, I made it. I've made it. I've went through it. Um, and the thing about it, I was trying to protect the cats that I had. And on that day of the hurricane, only one cat is still alive. I mean, things change. Things change. And one more time. Let me peel this plastic off. I want to pay tribute to my friend Loretta. And she truly is the most important person in my life. Yeah, she smoked, and now every day, everybody smoking. No smoking. Back then, everybody smoked. Hey, Maisie. Thank you for being here. I just feel like people who have passed without family members are going to be forgotten. It's like, if you don't have children and then grandchildren, people are not going to remember you. And sometimes beautiful people pass on and nobody remembers them. Right, Rosemary, I have no kids. By choice. My friend Loretta had no friends. Oh, Logan, thank you. No, I will not be remembered. I try to make beautiful videos for people to watch, but I know in a year no one would remember me. But this woman was kinder to me than my mother, my father, my husband, my uncles, my grandparents. North Missouri Outdoors, you know what? As long as you're alive and your videos are out there, you'll be remembered. Rosemary, she was the kindest person in the world. She did not see rich. She did not see poor. She did not see what kind of house you lived in, what kind of car you drove, how fat you were or how thin you were, what you wore. What color your skin was. She had a really gorgeous, beautiful wedding set. she gave to a elderly woman who was barely getting by. She gave that to them when she knew she was dying. She took that beautiful diamond ring and gave it to her friend. Oh, okay. Thanks, Logan, for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And that is the sign of true kindness. That you don't see people who are what they are. You just see how they treat people. And that's the most important thing. Katie Sarden, I'm just talking about my friend from Minneapolis. This is my beautiful friend who grew up and lived most of her life in Minneapolis. And this is the anniversary of her death. Her name was Loretta Hardman Pace. And I do not want her to be forgotten. That's her. This is she was like my mother. She was like my mother without the religious preachings. Okay, I know a lot of people are religious, but she was fun. She was like, it'd be in the middle of the day, let's go get a margarita. And she'd be like, people who are doing road construction, and she'd like try to pick up the guy holding the sign, like, hey, you want to get in the car with me? It was all in fun. She didn't mean it. She was just fun. She was fun when all of the people in my life were not fun. Well, thank you for being here, Randy. Truly do appreciate it. Yep, this is a fun woman. Whereas my mother was saying, well, the Bible says, and you're going to burn in hell. And where she was like, hey, let's go get margaritas. And it's when you're a kid. I wasn't a kid. It was like late teens. You know, you got somebody saying, you're going to do this, you're going to be bad. And this woman was like, fun. Like, let's go here, let's go eat. Let's go to a restaurant. They're not open yet. We'll sit there till they serve us. You know, we're going to go get lunch and, and nobody in my whole life ever treated me like she did, so. Yeah, Katie, that was a breath of fresh air, like, that I could be with an adult who wasn't telling me that everything I was thinking about was going to send me to the bad, hot place. Unless anyone has ever grown up with extreme evangelical beliefs, and I'm not saying anything bad about extreme evangelical beliefs, but it's really oppressive. But yes, Rosemary. Religious people. In my childhood, religious people could only say, What, you don't want to cut your hair? You're going to burn. What, you listen to rock music? You're going to burn. You don't want to cook for a man? You're going to burn. I mean, that's all I ever heard in my teen years. Well, the Bible says this and the Bible says that. And you're going to burn. You're going to the HE double hockey sticks. Yeah. And I met this woman. She worked for my father. And she was fun. And she was from Minneapolis. And I lived in Louisiana. Way in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana. And this beautiful woman right here. I was a shy, I met her when I was a little girl. And she wanted children and could not have any. And my mother was very oppressive. And cruel. My mother was cruel. Okay, I'm going to say that. My mother was cruel. If you were not 110% perfect, my mother had no time for you. And she saw that I was a lost, lonely, shy child. And she adopted me emotionally. And everywhere she went, she told everyone, "This is my daughter. Isn't she beautiful?" Whereas my mother said, "Yeah, she's retaining water. That's why she's fat." Yeah, fat is a size 0. Because we all know size 0's fat. Anyway, yeah, Katie, she promised me she was going to take me to Minneapolis. That was her promise to me. She was going to take me to Minneapolis. Because I was in an abusive relationship with a man, and she said, "I'm going to get you away from here. We're going to go to Minneapolis, and they won't find us." And then, cancer took over. Yeah, Rosemary, my mother and my husband both made me feel like a nasty piece of goo at a size 0. Literally. Both of them. "You're not good enough for us. She was fun. We would have margaritas in the middle of the day. And she made friends with everyone. She was the most kind human being I ever met in my life. And she's the only human being that I've ever met who treated me like a human being. That's right, Cheryl. We embrace how we look like. I have a whole portable building over there next to us with size 0 clothes. I can only put a leg in now. That's right, Rosemary. I like to eat. I like chocolate, and I like chips, and the occasional glass of Chardonnay, and some pasta, and whoever tries to make us feel bad for not being what a little number on a tag is, well, they're sad. They are sad. I like my big bag of Doritos and my little chocolate squares. And well, hello, Pavlina. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I'm trying to put out on the internet a beautiful person who passed away 30 years ago. And I was like doing Googling people. Oh, a donut. I love donuts. I was just like Googling people. That was what I was doing. I was Googling people, trying to see who I knew that had passed away that I could find on the internet. I could not find my father other than his grave marker, his tombstone. Pavlina, my very most my family, my only family member I consider my family, made this for me probably 40 years ago. And when I thought, well, my father hasn't been dead, I don't know, that long, and you could not find him on the internet, does that just gave me pause. We're all going to disappear someday, unless we have a lot of children and grandchildren to remember us. Rosemary, your kitty is 17 pounds. What a big, beautiful baby, Rosemary. I don't have any that are that big now. Most of my kitties, or their mother is a doe, EDO, who is a smaller cat. So, yeah, Cheryl, like Twinkie is 9 pounds, Miracle is 10 and a half. In the winter, now he's probably back down to 9. Miracle loses weight. Yes, Pavlina. Family treasures are very important. And I mean, there's things you cannot get back. And we all have memories. But those of us who are childless, I'm childless. Will we be remembered? And they say once you get to the great grandmother period, they don't remember you anymore. Rosemary, I sleep with this blanket every night. And I think about the time and effort. She made me one that was all blue with different shades of blue. It's out in the shed. But I think of the, like, she said, I made this for remnant. You think about the chartreuse and the yellow and the green and the brown and the orange and the blendy colors, and how she's sitting there while her husband watching TV and she was just knitting or crocheting. And I think of her every day. And you know, like this guy who's like, that's not here, but this guy I was talking about. Hey, the United States is about to be run by a bunch of childless cat women. And all the cat women are like rallying and say, "Yeah, we're childless cat women. Watch us go." I do not want to be political on here, but yeah, he said it. I didn't. He was criticizing childless cat women. And this is my very first cat, Christopher. Here she is. Here she is. In a little garbage can. And that's Christopher. She died also on this day. And that's my father, who was not very nice. I don't know, Rosemary. I have been so criticized my whole life for being childless. Like, oh, what's wrong with you? I'm like, no, it's a choice. I made a decision. I'm happy. Yep, Rosemary. All my children have paws. Rosemary, Pavlina, Cheryl. My battery, I've got the notification. I only have cat children, and I have my friends here on YouTube. You know what, everyone? All's well that ends well. 4 years ago today, I was in a panic, and now I have Rosemary, Pavlina, and Cheryl here with me. It's all great because I have these great friends here. And yes, Cheryl, it's all great we could have been together. And I just wanted to put something out in the universe that my friend would not be forgotten, and that my cats that died on this day could not be forgotten. And this phone is about to die. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope each and every one of you have a beautiful day. Hey, Rosemary, what if me, you, and Cheryl could get together? That would be great. Could we have a glass of wine and some chips and some chocolate and that would have been great. But goodbye, everyone. Thanks for being here. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. I truly do. Bye-bye, everyone.